Here's the quail. You know, I'm not even keeping track of how old they are anymore. I kind of gave that up. I just gave them some prickly lettuce, some green amaranth. Some of my grass hay that I'm working on. Dried it out a little bit too much, so brought it in here for them to kind of play around with. You know, see if they're going to eat all the seed heads off the amaranth. Just topped off their water. Every time I do, they're over there just playing around with it. They're doing pretty good. We've been having a lot of cloudy days, so I had to turn on my brooder lamp because my egg production went down. Maxed out at 5 eggs every day. One day I actually came out here and I got 7 eggs. That was just one day. Normally it got to where it was like 5 eggs a day. And then with all the cloud cover, it dropped down to 3 eggs. Yesterday I actually came out here and only got 1 egg. But I've decided to go ahead and start hatching out my eggs. I think they're probably at that 10-week mark. So between them being old enough and just the fact that I really need to do something with the eggs. As far as eating them with like scrambled eggs and stuff, I do that, but it's just easier to use chicken eggs. And these things, they got a harder shell, so it's a little bit harder to crack them open, and you get all little flakes of the egg shell sometimes in there. So my wife teases me because I'm using these eggs, which are considered a delicacy in most places, and I'm making scrambled eggs out of them. So I'm going to start doing something else. Gonna pickle some here pretty soon, but right now I'm just collecting all of them this week, and I'm gonna hatch them out. It takes 17 days to hatch, so that should be fun. I got a incubator. Anybody that's watched my videos from last year know that, like, her and most of my other adult hens are ones that I hatched out in that incubator last year. This year I've upgraded it. I've actually got a bigger cooler. I've added a thermostat because that was a pain in the butt last year. Constantly having to adjust my lid to keep the heat and humidity just right. And I've added a computer fan to it, so get some air circulation. I also made a little thing out of PVC to flip the eggs and turn them. So that's all going pretty good. I got one hen right there in the center. I've talked about her before. She broke her leg and it died, and I call her Stumpy. She is feisty. I pick her up and bring her out, and oh man, she kicks and squirms and tries to fly off. She's a feisty little bugger. Her foot actually disintegrated, and now she's got a stump, but she's kind of having problems because it falls through the hardware cloth floor. So that was part of the reason for bringing this stuff in there, to try to allow her a spot where she can go and sit and everything and rest her stump. And I might either make her a little special little pen, or you know, call her when I actually get around to calling a bunch of the next batch anyways. Ooh, you guys got a pooping shot there. Good thing I don't have any zoom. So there's the quail. My cage is holding up pretty good. I just got it tied up to the rafters in the shed. Starting to have some problems over here with some chickens trying to roost on it every night. So now I need to get this thing taken apart sometime, and or at least taken down and washed out. So that'll be it for the quail update.